parents tell me they don't want to give me a bad vibe at all. They just like, I'm like, I like that.
Good morning, and welcome to our Honors Assembly. My name is John Charpy, and I'm the interim middle school, high school principal from now till the rest of the year. And many of you parents I know, because I did work at Brandywine for a number of years. And it's indeed an honor and a privilege for me to be back here. Okay, I'll just go over a little bit of the format of what's going to happen today. The students that are seated before you are only the seniors receiving awards. However, later in the program, we're going to give academic awards and we're going to announce the underclassmen's names. They will receive their awards later, but they will be announced, and they are seated in classrooms at the moment, and we'll have an opportunity to look at the assembly live streamed. So welcome to them too. Okay, we have a few people I'd like to introduce this morning that are with us. First of all, our superintendent, Ms. Karen Weiner, is with us. And we also have Board of Education members, Mrs. Holly Pomeranka and Mr. Dennis Hinsey with us today. Okay, the presenters who are up here giving the awards have the option of speaking with or without a mask, but as they leave the podium, they certainly will put their masks back on, as will I. So, I have a few thank yous I would like to mention before we begin. First, my assistant, Kim Knapp, the counseling secretary who did a tremendous amount of work on this, Mary Beth Burge, and high school counselor Angie Rader. Also want to thank the new inductees of the National Honor Society who were inducted into the society last night, and their first community service act was setting up this gym for this ceremony. So they hit the ground running. Okay, at this time, I'd ask you to please stand and join in the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by our co-valedictorians, Morgan Horvath, Megan Weaver, and Ann Yellings.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. The format today, I'm not going to stand up here and introduce every person giving the awards. Trust me, I'd probably botch some of the names and I might get out of order. So they will introduce themselves and they will present the awards. Okay, so we'll begin.
Good morning. My name is Mr. Bohr. I'm a longtime teacher here. Some might say too long. But I had the honor to give away the first money to this class. It's an exciting thing to do. And before I do that, I'd like to mention that a lot of the money that is given away is scholarship money that our community has raised through a number of things. And one that I always like to bring up at the beginning is Michigan Gateway does a lot of stuff for us. They process a lot of scholarship money. J.B. McCombs, who is going to be coming up here giving away some money later, his class put together scholarships, and he and I challenge all of you that are Brandywine graduates to get your class together and put some money into Michigan Gateway and start a scholarship for our seniors. Money goes a long way for college. So, with that set aside, stay up, be strong, believe, always have hope, and never give up. That is the motto from Team Ryan. At this time, I would like to award a scholarship in honor of him, Ryan Harper. Ryan was a student athlete here at Brandywine that worked hard and was able to break her school record in the discus his senior year and qualify for the state meet. Unfortunately, Ryan was diagnosed with cancer after high school, and after a tough fight, succumbed to it. This scholarship is in honor of him and goes to Madison Franks. Unfortunately, this year is different. I'd love to give you a hug. Maddie looks back for me and has done a great job. The next scholarship I am awarding is the Gail Baker Education Scholarship. Gail Baker was, I believe, a Brandywine person that worked in education. And in honor of her, we give a $2,500 scholarship to Iris Leonard. We'll make sure she gets that. Next up is the Leonard Drake Athletic Scholarship. Anybody that's been around Brandywine knows the name Leonard Drake. Leonard was a basketball star here at Brandywine back in the 80s, 70s, I believe. He went on to do great things. He was the head basketball coach at Central Michigan University. He worked with Rick Majerus at one time. And we probably give a $2,500 scholarship in his name to Bryce Tversky. Okay. Unfortunately, this one doesn't give any money, but this is the Mathematics Award. The Mathematics Department gets together each year and decides on the most outstanding math student. And this year, they have decided to give it to a wonderful person, Miss Morgan Horvath. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Alicia Flores and I'm the Spanish teacher here. The Spanish Award is given to a student who's exemplified diligence, academic integrity, and a love of the language. And this year's award goes to an underclassman, Abby Hubbard. The Spanish Honor Society inductees were inducted last night, and they recognize students who for 3 consecutive semesters have maintained academic excellence, demonstrated a positive attitude, and a willingness to work cooperatively. These students are role models in and out of the classroom. This year's inductees are Mariana Allen, Cadence Brummett, Stephen Collins, Malia Deno, Eli Bois, Tressa Hewlinger, Ellie Knapp, Jose Lopez, Elisa Skinner, and Abigail Solid.
Good morning. I'm not used to this, so please bear with me. I'm Lori Peoples. I'm here to award the Layman Peoples Trade Scholarship. The Layman Peoples families started this scholarship to support students pursuing a career in the trades. Workers in the skilled trades are a vital part of making our community strong. They're the ones constructing buildings, enhancing infrastructure, and making our cars go. These examples are just a glimpse at the endless possibilities of what can be done in a career as a skilled trades or technical worker. According to the state of Michigan, a sizable professional trades shortage exists in Michigan and is expected to continue through 2026. Professional trades will account for more than 545,000 jobs in the Michigan economy. The approximately 47,000 new job openings are expected annually in the state during that time. The recipient of this year's Layman People's Trade Scholarship has taken a keen eye to pursuing a career as an electrician, which is sparked by working alongside his grandfather, whether it was fixing his truck, building a boat, or home projects. His life experiences, plus those of working a couple of jobs, have pointed him to this profession. A teacher had this to say about him: whether in class or meeting remotely, he approached his learning with maturity, a strong work ethic, and a positive attitude. These attributes, along with natural good humor, have a positive effect on his classmates. A scholarship for him would certainly prove a worthy investment in the community. On behalf of the Barium Community Foundation and the Layman People's families, it is my pleasure to present the 2021 Layman People's Trade Scholarship to Javier Garcia.
Good morning. My name is Matt Meager, and I'm here to present the Five Amigos Scholarship. The scholarship is being given in honor of 2006 Brandywine High School graduate Aaron Edquist. Aaron passed away in 2014 after battling cancer. He's a true inspiration to anyone who met him. He was passionate, charismatic, optimistic, caring, and an all-around great guy. During his time at Brandywine, Aaron was a football player, a track team member, a wrestler, and he also had a passion for history and psychology. This is the 6th year that we've offered the scholarship, and it's an absolute joy for myself, along with the rest of the Amigos, John Farrell, Brian Fisher, and Kyle Perry, to be able to give back to a well-deserving senior. Our scholarship is a bit unique from some of the other ones presented today. There's no minimum GPA to apply. Let's face it, Aaron would rather be hitting the weights than picking the books. There's also no prerequisite for what you want to do after high school. Whether you want to go into the medical field, go into the trades, take a year off and think about it, or go into the military, we want to hear your story. Aaron could attract and befriend people from all walks of life, and we wanted our scholarship to be in that vein. We want to thank the Brandywine staff, specifically Mrs. Rader and Mrs. Birch, for helping us with the application process. The winner of this scholarship has a passion for helping others. They exhibit a desire to go above and beyond in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. They hold 4.0 GPA and are ranked number 1 in their class, all while attending the Barium County Math and Science Center. The winner plans to attend the University of Michigan and major in cellular and molecular biomedical science with a pre-med track. The winner of this scholarship is Megan Rieger.
Memorial Scholarship for your 7th year. Mom was a 72 graduate of Brandywine and Western College. And in 2014, she passed away with cancer, and one of her wishes was to establish and help a student attend Southwestern. So this year we are going to be donating $500 to Katie Stratton.
Hello, my name is Stacy Kreitzer, and I'm here today to present the Niles Service League Scholarship. Niles Service League has worked to meet the needs of the local community since 1934 through a variety of different service projects. Since we value community service, this year we have chosen Gabriella Inman to receive a $500 scholarship.
Good morning. I'm Tanya Snyder, and I am the program coordinator for the Area Museum and Science Center. And we share three really great students that are here in the senior class, and I'd like to recognize them for their work at the Math and Science Center at this time. So if I could have Jacob Fox and Megan Weaver and Micah Gamble come on up.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Ben Spencer. I am an admissions counselor representing Southwestern Michigan College. It's fantastic to actually be here in person this year, celebrating the many accomplishments of the senior class. It has been a really unique year, to say the least, but you guys have all made it through, and that's definitely something you should be proud of. I'm excited to be awarding a handful of academic scholarships to Bobcat seniors this year. I have 2 tiers of scholarships that I'll be going through, with 1 student in the first and then 3 in the second. So I'll go through those one at a time and call the students up. The first scholarship that I have is the Roadrunner Scholarship, and this is an award that totals $2,000 across 2 years at SMC. My one recipient of this award is Alyssa Adamson. All right, and then I also have the Award of Excellence, which is a scholarship that totals $4,000 across 2 years at SMC. I have 3 people who are receiving this award. The first is Grace Kinsey. Next is Kyla Young. And then finally, Catherine Stratton. Thank you for having me, Brandywine, and congrats to the class of 2021.
I'm Doug Kirkendall, president of the Niles House Green Park. I've been with them 38 years now, and it's been a lot of fun, I tell you. I graduated from Niles in 1955 DD, before Brandywine. I don't hold it against them though. Just think, 66 years ago, I was sitting up there watching these people do all the awards and everything. I can't believe it's been that long. And this year, we've got 3 awards. Well, of course, I fell asleep a couple of times back then. And the first award goes to Gabriel Inman for the Untitled Memorial. The second award goes to Grace Hemsey for John Carlson. The fourth one goes to Brianna Lieber for the Keith Hewitt Family Award. These people that meaning they helped the haunted house get started, especially John Carlson, who helped us get the Bell Road School down there for our first big thing. That was 44 acres. Unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Okay, good morning. I'm Mrs. Hartman, and I am going to hand out Spanish Honor Society cords first to seniors. Give me just a second. We have, okay, help me out. Kristen Albert. Vivian Fahey. Jacob Fox. Morgan Horvath. Jose Lopez. Edith Roman. Kelsey Simpson. And Bryce Taberski.
First bus just got really big.
Okay, so I'm Mrs. Hartman, I teach French. And I have 3 seniors who are receiving their Société Honoraire de Francais awards. In order to be inducted into the French Honor Society, you have to have 4 semesters of A work. These students were inducted a couple of years ago, and I have the honor of giving them their cords. They are Micah Gamble, Brigitte Gaudra, and Kelly Wells. Next, I will tell you about the French Award. So this year, the French Award goes to an underclassman who has persevered and been diligent in their studies. Despite remote learning, quarantine, this person participates in class, strives to do their best, and then improve on that. This year, the award goes to Nevaeh Mason. I know, feeling so much trouble.
My name is Mr. Smith. I'm here to present the Drama Award. The Drama Award is given to a senior who demonstrates both a commitment to just the art of acting and as well as a commitment to growth through that art of themselves and others. Because it's not enough to be a good actor, they have to kind of take on that leadership role and help others reach for what they can do as well. They can't be afraid of self-exploration or self-expression. It also requires that there's a senior in drama, which thankfully we did have a couple this year, both of whom have been involved in drama for either the class or the Brandywine Musicals program. This year, it's my pleasure to present the award to someone who can only be described as the prodigal son. Took the class, then quit to take another class, but has come back in their final year. They've been a constant presence of silliness on stage, a willingness to do whatever they need to, and a really strange desire to always play a dead body. We're not going to really ask any questions about that. Even if his presence means we don't get to go to Greenville, the trip's been canceled for other reasons the years he's been in it. It is my pleasure to present this year's drama award to Alex Hammer.
Good morning, my name is Ruth Livengood and I am proud to serve as the Brandywine band director. I have been asked to present the Heidi Faith Ferris Music Scholarship today. The recipient of this $2,500 award is Justin Rusky. I also have a band department award to give out for outstanding dedication, musicianship, and all of the different qualities that we hold dear in our band program, which are not only musical, but also really devoted to serving others in our community and in our organization. And I am proud to award that department award today to Justin Rasky.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Boger and I teach the choirs here, and I'm here to give the award for the Choral Music Award, presented to two seniors who have been in choir for 4 years, and they've been in choir even more than that, who have contributed to being the leaders in the choir, both vocally and by demonstrating leadership. Like when I'm gone, they take over rehearsals for me, and that is so important. They have developed such leadership skills. And so the two that have won this award this year are Cambry Latzbach and Ava Doctor. And I created a new award this year because I love watching my students grow from middle school up through high school and gain such confidence and poise in themselves, both vocally and just as a person. And so I created the Most Improved Vocalist Award, and that goes to Vivian Fahey.
Good morning. I'm Michael Willow, President of Michigan Gateway Community Foundation. It's an absolute honor to be here today to present several scholarships to graduating seniors at Brandywine High School. First of all, congratulations to all of the graduates. We're often bombarded with information about how the troubles of today are facing the youth. In particular, the struggles that they've had over the last couple of years with COVID. But when I look at the young men and women, such as those I see here today, they all give us a lasting hope for our future. The scholarships awarded today not only represent an opportunity to pursue their post-secondary education, but also serve as a reminder of all the hard work that they put to get to this point. While not every student will receive a scholarship today, I hope they all recognize the bright futures ahead of every single one of them. We'll now announce the awards. And I'm going to go a little bit off your script there. So the first one of the true joys of philanthropic work is when we get the opportunity to help a group of people give back to the communities that have given so much to them. And it is certainly the case with the next two scholarships. Both the graduating classes of 1967 and 1973 wanted to honor Brandywine High School students by presenting scholarships to young people that exemplify the character and aspirations that their classes were able to realize. These scholarships are given to students with strong academics and character traits as well. With that in mind, the hope is that these awarded students that have benefited from great faculty, staff, and alumni of Brandywine High School also consider one day passing that goodwill on to future generations. I will first award the Brandywine class of 1967 Memorial Scholarship. I am honored to present this award to Gabrielle Inman. And next, with no further ado, I'm honored to award the Brandywine class of 1973 Memorial Scholarship to Catherine Murphy Stratton. Ann Colson had just completed her junior year at Brandywine High School when she was sadly taken by cancer. Desiring to honor her youngest daughter's zest for life and continuous quest for knowledge, her family founded the Ann Colson Memorial Scholarship after her passing. On behalf of the trustees of Michigan Gateway Community Foundation and the family of Ann Colson, I am honored to present the Ann Colson Memorial Scholarship to Megan Whiter. It's now my pleasure to present the J. and Cecile McCombs Memorial Scholarship. This fund was created in 2005 in honor of Samuel Jacob McCombs Jr. and his wife Cecile Catherine McCombs by their children and grandchildren. Mr. McCombs was known as Sam to some, J to others, and Pat to his grandchildren. And he and Cecile were married December 28th in 1918, and when they passed in 1987, they had been married nearly 69 years. This award is given to a Brandywine student that finishes top 30% in their class and exemplifies the character and commitment of the McCombs family. We are honored to present the J. and Cecile McCombs Memorial Scholarship to Meg Pomeranka. Congratulations. Carol Thurston was a beloved educator and softball coach at Brandywine and established this scholarship to support students who have participated in at least 2 years of the varsity level women's athletic team while attending Brandywine High School. It's an excellent scholarship. It's one of the prize jewels of Michigan Gateway. It's a $14,000 given $7,000 recurring. So it presents a wonderful opportunity for the award winner. The recipient has to complete an application, interview with the scholarship review committee, and exemplify the qualities of sportsmanship and teamwork in their sport, and solid academics in the classroom. This describes so many student athletes that we can't have Brandywine, so this selection was difficult to make. It's the committee's belief that Carol would have been especially proud of this year's recipient, as she not only exemplifies the character traits previously mentioned, but also has had the courage to break through the glass ceiling of the chosen profession. We are proud and honored to present this year's Carol A. Thurston Scholarship to Gabriella Inman. All right, last but not least, we've been asked to present the Canyon Day Merit Elementary Scholarship. This is not a Michigan Gateway Scholarship, but it is one that exemplifies the character and commitment to excellence that all Brandywine's students want to achieve. This year, we are proud to announce the Canyon Day Merit Scholarship will be awarded to Tyler Young.
Good morning. I'm Ralph Osberg Jr. First of all, congratulations to the senior class. You are the 59th graduating class at Brandywine, and this old guy was in the second graduating class. After college, I returned here and taught junior high science and health for 25 years, and even though you weren't even born when I retired, I have met a lot of your parents and grandparents when they were 7th graders. It's my pleasure today to award a $1,000 scholarship in memory of my mom and dad who moved to the Bertrand area right after World War II. At that time, there was no Brandywine public schools. Children went to elementary schools with names like Bertrand, Bell, LaSalle, Winkler, Bernhardt, Rose Warren, and then went to Niles and graduated as Niles Vikings. My parents, along with a lot of the other Brandywine parents at that time, wanted their own high school and supported public schools and voted to start what is now the Brandywine Community Schools. I hope that all of you will do as they did and support Brandywine throughout your lives, wherever your adventures and your challenges take you. To qualify for the Vosburg Scholarship, graduating seniors have to have at least a C average and be enrolling in an institution of higher learning or a trade school, either as a full-time or a part-time student. The criteria considered by the scholarship committee in choosing the recipient include having good attendance, a strong moral character, good citizenship, participating in community service, and having financial need. This year, the scholarship committee has made an excellent choice this year. The scholarship will go to Meg Pomeranka.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Harper. I'm the technical account manager for Roadrunner Scholarship, and in honor of Gabrielle Inman, I'd like to present an award to her from Mercury and also Great Lakes Boatbuilding School on behalf of our dealerships, Elk River Marina and Elk Rapids, Michigan. In our industry, we're always looking for qualified young men and women in this industry as it's continuing to grow and evolve. And as you can imagine, in the Great Lakes state, we're always looking for qualified candidates to enter our workforce. So, on behalf of Elk Rapids Marina, I'd like to present this award of $6,000 to Gabrielle Inman. Thank you, Brandywine, and congratulations, class of 2021.
I know I don't look like Mr. Staggs. I'm sorry you couldn't be here today. So I'm Deb Carew, his cohort in English Language Arts in middle school. So I'm going to do the honors for him today. So the first thing I'm presenting for him today is the Key Club Awards. So we want to recognize participation. I have some cords here and some certificates. So Vivian, if you guys would just come up, Vivian Fahey, is that his name? Jacob Fox, they're both 4-year members. Another 4-year member, Megan Leader. And Anne Young is another 4-year member. And Key Club is a volunteer organization and they do a lot of fundraising. It's a really great organization, so it's awesome that they were able to participate for 4 years. All right, the next one I'm presenting for him is Donor for Life. And let's see, I think I have some papers on that in here. Yep. Okay. So this is an appreciation for your generosity and successful participation in the VerCT Donor for Life Leadership Program to help save lives in our community through blood donation and service. So we have Megan Harper and Gianna Stella. Alright, Student Award. This one is for a 4-year member. We've got actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So you guys are welcome up. Meg Pomrinka, Vivian Becky, and Kristen Gordon. Thank you. All right. So next, and I'm sorry I don't have any background on this, but this is the Student Senate Award itself. I must have skipped. This is from Mr. Staggs, and it's presented to Gabriella Inman. All right. Next is this one. This one's the later. All right. Oh, here it is. English Award is next, I believe. So we've got from Mr. Staggs. Vivian, come back up here, my dear. And okay, I think that's it for right now for him. Now we're getting to my awards, which is why I was originally coming. So I'm going to get to my text that I have that I'd like to read. So I think I already told you I'm Deb Carew, and not only am I an English teacher in middle school here, but I'm also the president of the Brandywine District Education Association. And each year, members of our association, we contribute part of our dues money to go towards 2 $500 scholarships for our graduating seniors.
And this year, we were able actually to increase our scholarships to 600 apiece due to a very generous donation from a past recipient of the association's fellowship. We received a lovely letter and a donation from Richard Gail, who graduated in 1963 from Brandywine. And he received the financial help of this scholarship and was able to attend Western Michigan University and became a teacher. And he had a 37-year career as a band director. And he wanted to thank the association for giving him that opportunity to become a teacher, to have a successful and fulfilling career. And so his donation helped us decide that in a time when finding teachers is difficult at best, we should offer our scholarship money to students who are either children of teachers or who will be pursuing the profession as an educator themselves in school. So this year, I'm honored to present our scholarships. The first one in memory of a science teacher that we lost a few years ago, Stephen Miller. I'd like to present this scholarship of $600 to Janie Chambers. And her mother is a preschool teacher, so very special person does preschool. Congrats. All right, I think we know who this other person is. And this is the Carol Kirshner Memorial Scholarship in memory of a very powerful woman who was powerful in our union, and she was just a great third grade teacher who loved with her whole heart, Carol Kirshner. So this one is given to Meg Palmertha. We know who her parents are. Preschool up to middle school, high school teacher grades.
Good morning, my name is Mr. Hood, and I'm the proud assistant principal here at Brandywine Middle High School. Patrick Curran was killed in 2010 when he was struck by a car while riding his motorcycle. Patrick was active in school activities and participated in a number of sporting activities. Patrick was a 2002 Brandywine graduate and had many friends throughout the Brandywine and Niles area. The Memorial Fund was established to provide scholarships to Brandywine and Niles graduates who intend to continue their education. Scholarship recipients are selected by their interest in areas of career, technical, or vocational education. This year's scholarship of $1,000 is awarded to probably the second best dressed male in the building, Mr. Bryce Diversity. The Brian Parker Memorial Foundation is a non-profit organization which actively strives to provide educational materials, research grants, monetary assistance, and monetary support to those who have cancer by raising funds in response to area needs. The recipient of this year's $1,000 Brian Parker Memorial Foundation Scholarship is Tyler Young. The President's Award for Educational Achievement is an award that recognizes senior students who show outstanding educational growth and improvement. This award is meant to encourage and reward students who work hard and give their best effort in school, often in the face of special obstacles to their learning. Each of these recipients was nominated by one of their teachers. The awards are not in and will be later in the week, so if I could have, when I read your name, please come to the front and get recognized. Malachi Abdullah, Miranda Adams, Caleb Bird, Jamie Chambers, Yahir Cruz, Vivian Fahey, Micah Gamble, Gabby Inman, Alex Manley, Trisha Miller, Zadane Morancho, Megan Platts, Meg Pomeranka, Tyler Shabinsky, Gianna Stella, Katie Stratton, Kelly Wells, and Megan Weaver. Congratulations, my friends. The President's Award for Academic Excellence is awarded to senior students who have a GPA of 3.5 or higher and who have high scores in the math or reading portion of a standardized test. This year, we have 13 seniors who will receive this award at a later date. Please come up when I call your name. Kristen Albert, Vivian Fahey, Jacob Fox, Grace Hinsey, Morgan Horvath, Brianna Leeper, Megan Platts, Josh Sackman, Kelsey Simpson, Catherine Stratton, Megan Weger, Ann Youngs, and Tyler Young. Congratulations, seniors.
Good morning, my name is Allison Harris, and I'm the Educational Talent Search Advisor at Southwestern Michigan College. Educational Talent Search is a career and college prep program. We help students reach their maximum potential of success. So I have the honor of presenting certificates to those seniors who have been a part of ETS. Miranda Adams. Kristen Albert. Megan Carter. Jamie Chambers. Haley Fedor. Jacob Fox. Madison Franks. Tristan Gordon. Gabriel Boyne. Delaney Gearman. Jacob Bukowski. Alexander Manley. Savannah McDougall. Megan Klotz. Meg Pomperica. Kelsey Simpson. Catherine Schramm. James Vaughn. Kelly Loves. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hello, I'm Marilyn Millette, and I'm here on behalf of the Untitled Chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution to present an annual award to the Good Citizen. Our Good Citizenship Award recognizes outstanding seniors who exhibits qualities in their homes and schools of leadership, dependability, patriotism, and service. These meet the goals of the Daughters of the American Revolution, whose goal purposes are historic preservation, support for patriotism, and support for education. Nominations are submitted by people at the school who know the students, and I have to say that the person who nominated this year's winner is someone who has worked with the learner since the 8th grade. And it was striking that he said he excels because he works harder than anyone else on the court, but what they don't see is the time and work he has put in to get to that level. So for excellence in demonstrated qualities of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism, and we will give an award to Caleb J. Bird.
Hello, good morning. My name is Gail, and I teach social studies here. It's my honor to award the Donald T. Ross Community Service Scholarship to Brianna Leeper. On behalf of the Social Studies Department, I'd like to give the Social Studies Award for the person who has shown excellence in all the social studies courses that are offered. And that's Megan Weaver. Congratulations. I also have the St. Mary's College Brother Andre Scholarship, and that is awarded to Megan Carter.
The 2021 American Citizenship Award goes to the following students who display an understanding and appreciation and responsibility of patriotism and promote citizenship. Some of these are underclassmen, and then when I call a senior's name, please come up. Callie Carruthers, Cash Carruthers, Jacob Fox. Micah Gamble, Gail Law. Presley Godley, Eva Perez Gonzalez, Morgan Horvath. Abby Hubbard, Alex Manley. Brody Penker, Justin Rescue. Edith Roman. Layla Roman. Katie Stratton. Bryce Tversky. And Megan Weaver.
Good morning, my name is Jim Duricki. I am head of the Science Department and advisor for the National Honor Society. I'm also here to distribute a few scholarships. First one is the Michael J. Doherty Endowment, amount of $800 to Megan Weger. Our next scholarship is the Holy Cross Scholarship in the amount of $52,000 for Bryce Tversky. Our next scholarship is to the University of Arizona in the amount of $100,000 to Jacob Fox. Last scholarship to the University of Michigan in the amount of $17,473 goes to Megan Platts. On behalf of the Science Department, I'd like to award this year's Science Student of the Year to Megan Platts. Now I'd like to ask the officers of the National Honor Society, President Megan Weaver, Vice President Megan Platts, Secretary Vivian Fahey, and Treasurer Jacob Fox to help me distribute the cords for the National Honor Society.
members, Zachary Anderson, Vivian Fahey, Grace Hinsey, Morgan Horvath, Brianna Luther, Edith Roman, Josh Sackman, Katie Stratton, Kyla Young, Annie Young, Meg Pomerenko, and Kristen Albert.
Good morning. My name is Mr. McLaughlin. I'm a high school art teacher. This year, it is my privilege to award my visual art award to somebody who has shown tremendous dedication to the visual arts, having taken all of my art classes since 7th grade all the way up until now, having produced some great pieces, and has also been in a couple different art shows. So would you please help me welcome Miranda Adams to receive that.
Hello, my name is Captain Jason Harper. I'd like to take this time, the opportunity to tell you about my friend Gabrielle. Gabrielle is quite a go-getter. While high school, she maintained an 80 average, while working 3 jobs, and has earned enough money to pay her college debt-free. Last year, at the age of 17, she really stepped up her game and decided to follow her parents' footsteps. While going to high school, she attended the Great Lakes Charter Training School and got her captain license, becoming charter boat captain. She didn't just go to get her standard captain's license, she got a master's captain's license. The master's captain's license can operate a 100-ton vessel, such as a cruise ship or a cargo freighter. It's as wide as a football field and 2.5 times longer than a football field. You can operate in international waters within 200 miles from shore. To qualify for this, you have to learn local as well as international laws, pass a physical fitness test, 2 background tests, one by Homeland Security, one by U.S. Coast Guard, to get certified in CPR and first aid. You know how to classify and use a proper fire extinguisher and understand what storm clouds and what weather they're about to bring to you. In addition to that, you have to take 5 very difficult tests, take a full day to complete. You must be able to plot a course across large bodies of water, calculating your set and drift, to which you react to currents and winds which alter your course without the aid of today's electronics. You must also be able to identify various shapes of ships and sizes, as well as tell the ship's orientation, if they're anchored or adrift, if they're being pushed and pulled by a tugboat, all while just using the color of the lights and positions on the marker lights in the dark. You must also be able to communicate in the fog or dark by way of horn glass and white collision. Gabrielle completed this course at the age of 17 and actually had to wait till her 18th birthday to apply to the license to federal regulations. I actually have 2 friends that are commercial airline pilots who are also licensed charter captains, and both told me that getting a captain's license was more difficult than becoming a commercial airline pilot. Gabrielle is currently building her own boat, rebuilding her own boat, and plans to go charter on local rivers and lakes, and she also currently running fishing charters on the weekends. and has had several positions offered here by the track captains and other companies. Gabrielle is the 31st female to be accepted into the Great Lakes Boating School for Marine Mechanics in Seaford, Michigan. She's been asked to be their ambassador at college and to be a keynote speaker for various schools and business throughout Michigan. It's my great honor to introduce the Master Captain, Leonard.
Good morning, I'm Mr. Bover, and I refer to all you people as the lost class. Because when I went to the elementary, you came here, and I don't know most of you, except those who've been running around since babies. And there's a lot of you who've been running around here since you were little. So I'm going to do the CTE Awards this year. And there's a saying in the trades, like if your toilet won't flush, don't call the valedictorian. Okay. I think Megan could probably fix it so it doesn't work this year, because she is part of the CTE program. So the first awards we're going to do are these for the National Technical Honor Society, and I hope I found all of you. We've been kind of like talking amongst each other, and we have this, and you're going to get a purple cord, and those will go to Megan Weir, Jacob Fox, Alex Manley, Dayton Dubkowski, and Brianna Leeper. Now, if we missed anybody, make sure you see one of us later, because I bought a bunch of those purple cords. Next, we're going to do our CTE awards that our teachers turn in for the county, and they get a medal, and they also get, is it $488? I looked at it earlier. Yeah, it's like $488 scholarship to LMC. So, who's the first one? Okay, Hunter Smith for automotive technology. Megan Weger, Professional Health Careers Academy. Benjamin McKee, Manufacturing Academy, for everyone. Alexander Manley, Mechanical Drafting. And for Business Management, Vivian Fahey. Okay. We also have an award for the teachers decide on who they want to give a school-wide Tech Ed award, and that goes to Hunter Smith, Automotive Technology. Get a pen. All right, thank you.
Hello, my name is Josh Reinhardt. I'll be presenting two physical education department awards. First one goes to Malika Abdullah, and the second one goes to Josh Sackman.
Good morning. I am Mr. Stratton. I'm the athletic director for grades 7 through 12. And I have a couple of scholarships, awards, and then a whole list of names to read off, so bear with me. I'm also getting a cold, so that's a lot of fun. The first one is Jack Walkton Athletic Scholarship Award. This is a $665 scholarship awarded to 3 Brandywine varsity athletes. The recipients of the Walkton Athletic Scholarship this year are Jacob Fox, Morgan Horvath, and Bryce Taberski. The second scholarship award is the Nate Clark Athletic Memorial Scholarship. This is a $1,000 scholarship awarded to a Brandywine varsity athlete. The recipient of this scholarship is Morgan Horvath. Now the list. And this is something you can be very proud of. If you follow our sports teams very much, you will notice we have a lot of academic all-state teams here. And that's something that we're very proud of. And I think this list will show that. This is the BCS All-Conference Academic Athletic Award. Each recipient will receive a BCS certificate, and the athlete must have at least a 3.5 GPA and have earned a varsity letter in this year. From the 9th grade class, Julia Babcock, Bodie Bosch, Caden Sprumman, Robert Dillard, Brock Dye, Connor Dye, Allison Fedor, Tressa Collier, Hunter Inman, Ellie Knapp, Nevaeh Mason, Nathaniel Orr, Tristan Peterson, Caden Reith, Abigail Solway, Isabel Sosnowski, Braden Wright. From the 10th grade, Mariana Allen, Courtney Bates, Gabriella Birmingham, Kirsten Colby, Kylie Craig, Claire DePriest, Anna Earls, Presley Godley, Robert Hartz, Danielle Holden, Abigail Hubbard, Brody Prinkert, Hope Typer, Melanie Vasquez. From the 11th grade class, Carla Avina Rios, Stephen Collins, Tyler Denman, Saul Gonzalez Luis, Emma Hinsey, Carson Knapp, Olivia Lorita, Shannon McCullum, Eva Perez Gonzalez, Andrew Shadler, Haley Scott, Bailey Sennett, Connor Sebecki, Garrett Stoneburner, and Connor Tittle. From the senior class, Kristen Albert, Vivian Fahey, Jacob Fox, Grace Hinsey, Morgan Horvath, Brianna Leeper, Megan Platts, Joshua Sackman, Catherine Stratton, Megan Leader, and Ann Youngs. Those are recipients of the BCS Academic Awards for this year. My last presentation will be for the Athlete of the Year. These 2 awards are voted on by the coaching staff and represent who they feel in the 2020-21 school year were the best athletes, irregardless of what year they are presently in school. This year's female recipient is Caden Sprumman.
This year's recipient is Gabriel Wall. Thank you.
Okay, when you see the principal come back up, you know you're near the end. He's done a great job as a group of parents and family. Okay, I have the privilege of presenting the Rotary Club Award. There is no longer a Niles Buchanan Rotary Club that meets on a regular basis. I was a member of that club back when I was superintendent here at Brandywine, and we decided that with the treasury money that we still had left in the Rotary, we would continue to give out scholarships. So we're very pleased that one of our Brandywine seniors qualifies for that Rotary scholarship, and it's my pleasure to award the Niles Buchanan Rotary Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Megan Week. Now I'm going to announce the names of several academic awards, so hold your applause until the end. The first award is called the Lamp of Knowledge Pin. And once a student has received an academic letter, the student's eligible for the Lamp of Knowledge Pin with a cumulative 3.5 grade point average or above is maintained for the next 2 semesters. Okay, there's a quiz on that criteria for your parents and when you leave, so you gotta pass that. Lousy joke, huh? Okay. Lamp of Knowledge Awards here go to Stephen Collins, Tyler Deming, Brianna Fisher, William Gibson, Saul Gonzalez, Emma Hinsey, Carson Knapp, Olivia Lorita, Shannon McCubbin, Ava Perez Gonzalez, Andrew Shadler, Haley Scott, Bailey Sniff, Connor Sebecki, Garrett Stoneburner, and Connor Till. And next we do have some seniors also receiving awards. 7th semester academic letter, Joshua Sackman. Mrs. Rader, do we have that up here to give them? Yeah, come on up and get it, please. And a Lamp of Knowledge Award to Catherine Stratton. Okay, once a student has received a Lamp of Knowledge pin, the student's eligible for a bar pin if the cumulative 3.5 grade point average or above is maintained for the next 2 semesters. So, outstanding work. I never did any of these grade point averages when I was a student, so I wouldn't have been up here. Okay, these awards go out to Kristen Alvord, Vivian Fahey, Jacob Fox, Grace Kinsey, Megan Horvath, Brianna Leeper, Megan Platts, Kelsey Simpson, Megan Weeder, Tyla Young, and Ann Young. Next, we want to recognize the students who currently have a cumulative 4-point grade point average going. So good luck the rest of the way to you students, and I'm sure people will see you next year or the following years. Freshman class, Robert Dillard, Brock Dye, Connor Dye, Allison Fedor, Tressa Hullinger, Tristan Peterson, Caden Reith, Isabel Sosnowski, Braden Wright. Sophomore class, Mariana Allen, Kirsten Colby, Clara DePriest, Samuel Douglas, Hannah Earls, Robert Hartz, Abigail Hubbard, Brody Prinkert, Olivia Sosnowski. Junior class, William Gibson, Olivia Lorita, Andrew Shadler, Bailey Seneff, Connor Sobecki, and Connor Tittle. Give those folks a hand. Next, I'm very pleased to announce the top 10 seniors. And these people will receive cords. Jacob Fox, Kyla Young, Grace Hinsey, Vivian Fahey, Kelsey Simpson, Brianna Leeper, the salutatorian of the class of 2021. Person has the second highest grade point average in the graduating class as determined after the 7th semester. Our salutatorian this year, Megan Platts. Brandywine is fortunate to have 3 co-valedictorians for this year. These students have the highest grade point average in the graduating class as determined after the 7th semester of this year. So these valedictorian medals and cords go to Morgan Horvath, Megan Uyghur, and Ann Young. The final award this morning is the Alpha Beta Award. And the Alpha Beta Award is given to the student who represents characteristics of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. These are held in the highest esteem by the school community. This represents the heart of this great school district of Brandywine. And this student was chosen by the faculty and will be awarded this Alpha Beta plaque. And the Alpha Beta plaque this year goes to Megan Uyghur. The amount of scholarship money handed out this morning, the amount as total at this point is $290,808. And during this stressful time, that's remarkable during these times that we're living. And I'm just so impressed with all the students of Brandywine, as I've only been back here, you know, assisting and helping for a week and a half. But just today, I just feel so proud of these students, and you as parents and family deserve a huge hand too. So seniors, give these folks seated in the bleachers a hand, would you please? Thank you, and thank you, seniors. And this concludes our ceremony for today. Have a good day.